You can't food bank your way out of poverty.
Coming up here at 6 o'clock, local backlash for the president's proposal to bring SNAP benefits recipients their food in boxes.
Plus, 4 U of M fraternities kicked off campus the list of accusations that has them counting the days before they can come back.
Also for you at 6 o'clock, give love, give life. Life Love calling on all donors to lend a helping hand this Valentine's Day.
Now, live from WATN in high definition, this is Local 24 News. Good Day Memphis at 6 a.m.
Yeah, I'm waking up my day with Good Day Memphis.
So glad you're with us here on this Valentine's Day. It is Wednesday, 6 o'clock here on Local 24. I'm John Paul.
I'm Caitlin Lockerbie. Thanks for starting your day with us. There's some mixed feelings this morning about the president's plan on handling SNAP benefits.
Get this, the Trump administration wants to replace EBT cards by sending their recipients their food in boxes. It would be called America's Harvest Box. The box would be filled with canned goods, peanut butter, pasta, and other non-perishable food items delivered to their front door, even meat in cans. Instead of receiving all their food stamp funds, households would get a box of food. That food would be valued at about half of the SNAP recipient's monthly benefit. The rest, the clients would get on a debit card. The White House says it would save taxpayers millions in fraud and abuse, but local critics say the president's proposal would hurt the hungry.
They know how to shop. I think we all need to get away from this myth about people who are taking their food stamps and buying luxury items.
A spokesperson said, the Tennessee Department of Human Services says that it is monitoring the president's budget and will continue to ensure that the 1 million SNAP recipients in the state continue to have access to nutritional assistance.
Local 24 asked you your thoughts on the president's plan on our Facebook page, and we asked if you supported the plan. 49% say yes, while 51% say no this morning. Here's what some of you had to say.
All right, let's start with Paul. He says, I am all for this. Now people can stop selling their food stamps, and it also prevents them from using it on stuff like beer and cigarettes. And before liberals call this racist, etc. Sean says, this is one thing Trump has said that I don't agree with. It would cost taxpayers twice as much of the original system, if not more. And it's shaming the poor, and that's not right. And maybe we could come up with a system like they use for WIC, which includes a list of approved items that you can buy, nothing more. But the whole meal delivery system for people on SNAP is completely asinine, and it plays into big business and delivery services.
And Jimmy says there is no plan. There never has been. You can still share your thoughts with us. You can find us and this post on our Facebook page, Local Memphis. And don't forget to like us while you're there. Continuing coverage for you now this morning, a Mumford Elementary teacher is out of the classroom for now after she and her husband were arrested earlier this week on drug charges. Jamie Byram is suspended without pay. She's a second-grade teacher at the school. Byram was arrested along with her husband James after investigators found marijuana, ecstasy, and Xanax pills inside their home. Also found was $20,000 in cash. Investigators also say more charges could be added on because children were in the home.
4 fraternities at the University of Memphis have been suspended after hazing allegations. The organization Alpha Chi Omega, Pi Kappa Alpha, Sigma Alpha Epsilon fraternities, and the Alpha Kappa Psi professional co-ed business fraternity are accused of hazing, alcohol, drugs, physical abuse. Alpha Kappa Psi cannot return to campus until August 2018. ATO and Pi Kappa Alpha are suspended until 2022. Sigma Alpha Epsilon, however, cannot return to campus until 2021 or until all their current members have graduated, whichever happens first.
Well, still developing for you now this morning, the family of Bardo Perez Hernandez is considering suing the city of Memphis after his body was left in the back of an impounded van for weeks. He was shot while in the van during an attempted robbery in Binghamton back in mid-December. His family wonders if he could have been saved had he been taken to the hospital right away. 2 people are in custody accused of murdering him. Meanwhile, Memphis police are doing their own internal investigation to see if anything went wrong during the investigation.
6:05 now, Local 24, your local election headquarters. It looks like Charlie Hoots and Greg Paylor will face off in a runoff to become South Haven's newest alderman. 7 candidates were vying for the seat in South Haven, Mississippi, vacated by Ronnie Hill in a special election. Hill resigned after being charged with prostitution and transporting child porn. The runoff election is set for Tuesday, March 6th.
Happening today, it's Valentine's Day, and what better way to show love for another one than by giving the gift of life? Local 24's Jeanne Francine joins us live at the Blood Life Center in Midtown right now this morning. And Jeanne, how can people take part today?
Well, Kayla, anyone interested in giving blood should come by a donor center like the one right here on Madison. And with it being Valentine's Day, you won't walk away empty-handed. All donors are encouraged to come by a local community donor center. And here's some of the trinkets you'll receive. You'll get a cupcake from Cupcake Cutie, a $25 Darden restaurant gift card through the online reward store. So they won't give you one in your hands. You'll get one through the online reward store. And a Give Love, Give Blood t-shirt. The gift card can be redeemed at any Darden restaurant, and those restaurants are restaurants such as Olive Garden and Longhorn Steakhouse. T-shirts and cupcakes are only available while supplies last. Donations are needed from all blood types. However, Lifeblood is always in great need of donations from donors with type O negative blood. If you have type O negative blood, you are encouraged to inquire about donating double red cells. And if you have type AB blood, you are encouraged to ask about donating plasma. So here are the certain criteria you must keep in mind if you want to donate. Volunteer blood donors must be at least 16 years old, weigh at least 110 pounds, and be in good health. There are additional height and weight requirements if you are between the ages of 16 and 22. Donors who are 16 and 17 must have a signed permission form from a parent or guardian, and you must have a photo ID. And of course, this isn't the only blood donation center. There are several others throughout the city of Memphis and the Mid-South. So head on over to our website, localmemphis.com. Click on that green Find It link on the homepage, and there you can find other blood donation centers as well as hours of operation. Reporting live in Midtown, Jeanne Francine. Good day, Memphis.
It is the busiest day of the year for local florists, working overtime to put together bouquets for Valentine's Day. Bartlett Florists, they plan on using 100 dozen roses. That's more than 1,200 roses being stripped, cut, and arranged. The florists will have 25 people working until all the flowers are delivered. And for all you procrastinators out there like myself, Bartlett Florists will be open to walk-ins today. But you want to get there early.
Time now, 6:07. Here's Chelsea with your time saver traffic. All right, it's not looking terrible right now. We do have a little fog. We do have slick roads after overnight rain, and that rain is going to continue today, so you can continue to expect more slickness out on these roadways. We have one accident right now. It's on the south side of the city. It involves a tractor trailer at 240 eastbound in Lamar. You can see where it is causing issues on the right side of your screen. All right, here, and you've got all the backup that is happening as a result of that. So again, 240 eastbound at Lamar. If you're traveling towards 385, you might have a little bit of trouble. You can just power through it, as there is at least one lane open, but you can also use Winchester, Parker, Poplar, any of those parallel roads. So I'm going to continue to monitor it and keep you up to date with the latest with your time saver traffic.
All right, 6:08, the time for you now. Still to come here on Good Day Memphis this Wednesday morning, a second chance at life.
That's right, still ahead here. The challenge felons face after being freed from prison, your local elected leaders are taking head on. Also for you.
We'll take you to a different kind of classroom, helping kids connect with Mother Nature. You've got to see this one to believe it. But first, let's get a check of the weather. Meteorologist Chelsea Chandler with the local storm team here now. What are you tracking?
Well, it's pretty breezy as we're seeing south winds coming in close to 12 miles an hour. That is impacting our temperatures. You won't believe how warm it's about to get. I'm breaking that all down coming up next right here on Good Day Memphis.